Hello neighbors, and welcome to The Pulse, Lake Wildwood's news and information program. My name is Paul Town, and this is the news for the week starting Friday, July 26th. From the desk of our General Manager, Bob Mariani. Most people aren't aware, but the vast majority of HOA and club, food, and beverage operations lose money. This may not make sense, but it's a fact. And our food and beverage operation is not much difference. The difference with our food and beverage operation is that the loss and an extraordinary amount of money the first year in the amount of over $700,000. Last year, the loss was a little over $400,000. Still far too much. With all this stated, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. In our past 5 months, the loss is tracking at under $200,000, and in June, the department made a profit. This profit may be a first in Lake Wildwood and is clearly a first with the new clubhouse. I won't promise that a profit will be realized every month, but the bar has been set, so it will be that goal. The important factor is that the food and beverage team has turned things around, is heading in the right direction financially and overall in the areas of both food, beverage, and service. The Uniform Fire Code does not allow flammable materials within 10 feet of a propane tank. Therefore, if you have a flammable material near your propane tank, such as plants or a video or a wood screen, you are currently in violation of the law for legal and safety reasons. You need to remove that material ASAP. Once the flammable material is removed, other fire-resistant screening must be installed. The board discussed this requirement and agreed that there will be not stringent enforcement of the propane tank screening with fire-resistant materials until June of 2020. So we all have a little less than a year to make the change. Bob reminds us that the county's lifted the no swim advisory. That doesn't mean it's necessarily safe to swim in this lake or any other natural body of water. Any natural body of water exposed to a number of elements that may be harmful. On the other hand, many thousands of residents and guests have used the lake for 50 years with only extremely small percentage of lake users having any health issues from using the lake. Keep in mind that the testing is performed on a continual basis during the time of year. The cautious actions to take is to check the latest test results on the Lake Wildwood website before using the lake, refrain from letting little children play along the shoreline where exposure to E. coli can be the greatest, and do not drink the water. You may have heard that the Recreation Department has taken over the lake patrol duties from security this year. What you have heard is accurate, but you should notice very little difference in the lake patrol process. As in the past, if you need to communicate an issue that is occurring or has occurred on the lake, you will continue to call security so that security can make a record of the call and or contact a recreation staff member who is on duty for lake patrol. Thank you for your cooperation. In board news, on July 26th is a special meeting to start counting the ballots. That's today. And on the 27th, tomorrow, is the annual meeting and picnic. Go to lwwa.org to find the agenda and board packets. In community news, the Ad Hoc Fire Committee would like everyone to look out for red flag warnings. Watch your local news. Red flags will be posted at the gates, and check ubinet.com. Also, to sign up for a defensible space advisory, go to www.areyoufire-safe.com. Community Relations reminds everyone the Lake Wildwood annual meeting and picnic is tomorrow, Saturday, July 27th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Commodore Park. There will be free food and beverages. We will have freshly cooked hamburgers and hot dogs. Beverages include beer and wine, plus, of course, everybody's favorite, Lazy Dog ice cream. That's going to be very important tomorrow. It's going to be so hot. At the annual meeting, which begins at 1:30, we'll announce the Citizen of the Year, honor all the nominees, The festivities will finish with the results of the board election and the seating of the 2019-20 Board of Directors. The festivities start at 10, and the annual meeting is at 1:30. There are currently openings for voting members on environmental management, community relations, and planning committees. This is a perfect opportunity to serve your community. The association has some equipment for sale. Two each of a 2005 John Deere Pro Gator and a 2020 utility vehicle with dump beds. Sealed bids can be returned at the admin or call 432-2187 for more information. Hot August nights on the range. Beginning Saturday, August 3rd, the golf driving range will reopen from 5:30 to 7:30 each Saturday night in August. Bring the family or just yourself and enjoy a fun atmosphere while hitting balls. Bucket of balls will be at half off, and our golf professionals will be on hand to give some free tips and help you with your game. We'll also have some chairs set up and music playing to make it a fun night for everyone. We hope to see you there. The second session of the popular clinic, Golf, Wine, and Cheese, is underway. The next two clinics will be on full swing on Mondays at 5:30. The clinics are designed for beginners to intermediate and skilled golfers. The cost is $30 per clinic and covers full swing, chipping, pitching, bunker play, and putting. Wine and cheese included. Call the Pro Shop at 432-1163 for more information. Check our Lake Wildwood Bocce Ball Club. You'll be pleasantly surprised at how much fun you can have enjoying the game on our two well-maintained bocce courts located at Meadow Park. Playing bocce is a good exercise, inexpensive, and easier on the bones than other sports. For more information, check out our webpage at lwwa.org under Clubs. Do you play? Are you learning an instrument or sing? Come join the music club and have a fun evening playing or singing some songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. We play mainly rock, folk, and some country. We meet every 2 weeks on Thursdays at 6 in the Marina Rec Room in the Community Center. The next meeting is August 8th. A majority of our clubs will have booths at the annual meeting on the 27th tomorrow, so stop by, say hello, and maybe you'll find a club you would like to join. In security news, our first report should alert parents and grandparents alike. This one had a happy ending, but it could have easily become tragic. A parent was with his 12-year-old daughter at the pool last week, and he noticed the daughter interacting with a 29-year-old adult male. It was learned that the 29-year-old and the 12-year-old had established an internet relationship and agreed to meet at the pool. Security was called, and our initial investigation found that the adult claimed that he thought the girl was of age. The girl's father realized that it was possible that the girl had told the man that she was older. We had the sheriff respond and thoroughly checked the man's background and found nothing on his record. The incident was documented, and the father and daughter will resolve the rest within their family. Our second unusual incident happened at about 3 a.m. at the home on Lakeside of Wildflower Drive. The residents were not home, and at the time, a neighbor heard voices in the vacant home's backyard. Security was called, and our officer checked the home. Using excellent judgment, the officer checked the scene without announcing himself and found 3 persons in the backyard. He then called the sheriff and waited for them to arrive while watching the people in the yard. When the 2 deputies arrived, they and our security officer confronted the people. One of the subjects started to run when he saw the uniforms. A brief resisting arrest event then occurred, and that person was taken to custody. He was arrested for outstanding arrest warrants and for being under the influence of a controlled substance. This person had been called in through security by his mother, who was a resident. It was also determined that the subject had some relationship with the homeowner and that he and the two women that were with him intended to take the resident's boat for a joyride. Well, that's the news for this week. I want to thank you for watching The Pulse. Don't forget you can subscribe to The Pulse on YouTube. Enjoy tomorrow's annual meeting and picnic. It's going to be a hot one. And hopefully I'll see you there. Say hi and have a great week.